teaching students.
Yes.
Okay, and I nominate Mary as the leader of the students teaching students since she's done this before. So Mary, would you like to take over, please?
I would love to.
Thank you.
The first thing that we need to do is to organize the list of students because we have huge lists of all of the students that are taking this course and their study block. Somebody will need to make an Excel and share it with the other helpers so that we can come up with a list that looks like that on an Excel sheet of all of the kids and what study block they have. Then we will need to match up students and helpers. So Mama E is going to come in and we're going to have mandatory help, which is a D or an E, and then we're also going to have optional help, which is kids that want tutoring with a C are allowed to have tutoring if they desire. Just a note, if you see the list, the star is the kids that said they would be willing to help tutor, which is pretty super duper awesome. And then we have a special pass team, a group of people that are going to work maybe alongside administration to make a pass that the librarians can recognize as kids who are allowed in the library to tutor in groups.
Pause, also include the atrium. That's another option of meeting,
Oh.
but if people have complained, said it's so loud there because of that traffic back and forth, but we could have a couple kids be guinea pigs. I think you might try it one day, you and Henry could try it one day instead of the library.
Yeah.
Just to see how you feel about it. Kind of have some people like spying out the land. So the atrium or the library are two options. Okay, continue.
We also need to brainstorm backup places because there are times when the library is closed and they will not let you in there. So the atrium could work, maybe somewhere else. We got to figure that out. And then we have the OTT, the organizational team. They're just gonna go over and make sure everything's like working smoothly. So maybe they need to work with Mama E to double check. Okay, this person's been in tutoring for 3 months. Their grade has gone down. There's a problem here. This person, they don't get along with this other person. We need to switch that up. So this is like maintenance, making sure that it works. Not hard to do, but very important. Then training. We need like a group of people who are going to be willing, who know how to tutor, to teach other kids to tutor, because it's kind of hard to tutor if you don't know how to. So when you're making the list, you need to make sure that you include the block that they have class and the block they have study hall. Because if you have math class with somebody else, it might be easier to pair them because they know if they like get along and function well. You know, and then we're gonna start maybe by December 1st. And a last note would be, if all else fails to have a D or an E, they're in mandatory tutoring, and for whatever reason it is not working, there's going to be a meeting with Mama E and their parent, and if that doesn't work, Miss Cox to consider dropping the class. Thank you.
All right, sounds good.